All right, welcome back. Let's check what the papers are saying this morning. Interesting stories on the front pages of the dailies. We kickstart with the Nation newspaper. And the big story here says ADC ticket. Kwankwasiya Amaechi orders hit Atiku over Superiority claims. Page 4 there of the Nation newspaper. A Mark-led convention affronts to court, says Bala and Leke Abejide there. Now, ex-VP's comment on Jonathan Rood, former spokesperson, talking about the politics of opposition in Nigeria ahead of the 2027 general election, the realignment and alignment that we're seeing at the moment. Now, away from that, let's check all the stories on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. Awujale, page 2 there, saying something about Awujale. Now, police summon Ijebu, the kingmakers, over alleged bribery. Interesting story that you can check page 2 of the Nation newspaper this morning. FCCPC denies banning airtime borrowing. Well, if they decide to ban this, well, I don't know how Nigerians will start making calls, because some Nigerians like borrowing. Well, you can check inside page 37 of the Nation newspaper this morning. Airlines suspend proposed shutdown of flight operations. That's a good news coming at this time, because come Monday, we had the news that they will shut down operation due to Jet A1 increase in the fuel. But thank God that we're hearing this one, that airlines suspend proposed shutdown of flight operations in Nigeria. Page 5 there of the Nation newspaper. Saraki kicks over planned trial of a culpable homicide. Now, 2026 Osun election, APC question boosts Oyebamiji's Giba bid. Now, Tinubu signs 68.32 trillion naira 2026 budget, extends 2025 appropriation to June. Now, Edun Cardozo, inflation rates will drop to single digits despite headwinds that we're seeing at the moment. We hope to see that anytime soon. Away from the Nation newspaper this morning, let's check other papers we have here. The Weekend Trust, APC governorship tickets, imposition or consensus. Very interesting. You can check inside page 4 there of Weekend Trust this morning. Benue attack, our abductors captured those. Quite sad development there. Now we have birth attendants, the struggle between affordability and survival. You can check inside the Weekend Trust this morning. Now, school resumption, fuel price hike pushes parents to tough choices. Now, talking about the increase in petrol price in the country now due to the Middle East crisis, they were saying that we hope that this thing will start coming down now that we've seen the opening of the Strait of Hormuz this time. Now, Tinubu extends the 2025 budget to June the 30th, sent to 2026 budget there. Now, Nigerians battle with counterfeit medicine in the country now. Page 22 there of the Weekend Trust this morning. Away from Weekend Trust, let's check other papers this morning, if you have other papers at the moment. We still wait as we get other papers. Okay, we have here the Guardian Weekend. Why Nigeria rejects fresh IMF bailouts, economic reforms on course. That's coming from the federal government. Now, Tinubu won't reverse reforms, Jimoh Ibrahim assured international stakeholders. Now, economy showed resilience in first quarter despite shocks. Economics talking about that. We hope to see how this will definitely transpire into the lives of Nigerians. The economy is doing well. Now, Tinubu signs 68.32 trillion naira 2026 budget, extends 2025 capital spending to June the 30th. Now, page 3 there of the Guardian Weekend this morning. Now, drug war, Mawa hails judiciary as NDLEA secures 974 convictions in 3 months. It's a good one. Congratulations to what Buba Marwa is doing concerning illicit drugs that we're seeing in the country. Now, Osun 2026, Oyebamiji's push to translate competence into votes. We hope to see how that will definitely pan out in Osun State. Away from the Guardian Weekend this morning, let's check the Punch. And the big one says 1,000 abducted Nigerians, families beg as kidnappers go silent. Quite sad development coming out from this particular development. Page 4 there of Saturday Punch this morning. We just want to hear the voice that says relatives. Now, Kwara, Borno, Niger, Kaduna, Zamfara worst hits about this issue of insecurity. Now, terrorists boast of converting victims to Islam. Now, prison on the plate, how poultry antibiotics are entering Nigeria's diets. Well, it's a very sad one there. Well, we hope to see how this will definitely pan out. Lagos frees policemen who killed 6 traders over land. DCP Falana Fim, there, page 5 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Now, mixed reactions after Tinubu signed 68.32 trillion naira 2026 budget. I was bathed with acid meant for my brother, an Anambra graduate there talking. Quite sad. All right, while military commanders are falling on front lines, 10 senior officers killed in 7 months. It's a sad development there coming from the Punch newspaper this morning. Away from Saturday Punch, let's check. This is our last point of call this morning. Saturday Tribune, troops intercept heavy weapons on Kaduna Jos Highway. Now, that's a good one that we're saying that troops are up to the task to ensure that this issue of insecurity is nipped in the bud in Nigeria. APC's Ali declares ambition to be Oyo governor. Now, PDP crisis, Turaki-led NWC writes, INEC seeks the recognition of Ayahu as national secretary. Now, cites judgment affirming his expulsion from party. Page 4 there of Saturday Tribune this morning. Now, we'll be having a guest this morning. We'll be talking about this PDP crisis and the politics of opposition in Nigeria. Saraki, PDP tackles Kwara governor over Offa robbery. Now, Benue kidnapped victims narrates escape from abductors. Now, NEC dissolves the NWC led in July 2025. Balana few left with us now. Was ADC founder there talking. Well, I made a mistake. I didn't have money, so I went to collect a bike with cutlass. Well, talking about this particular story inside page 10 there of Saturday Tribune this morning. Balogun of Ibadan warns Olubadan and council members to stay off politics. Page 15 there of Saturday Tribune this morning. That's how far we can go on the front pages of the dailies this morning. Still to come on TVC Breakfast Saturday, over 2.24 million candidates registered for this year's UTME examination, the highest the country has so far seen. What is the implication for Nigeria's education sector? Do not go anywhere.